going to drive along, and I'm here to talk about some things that I experienced and happened while I'm driving along, doing Lyft and Uber. Okay, so this morning I just dropped off a woman who now is early in the morning. I picked her up on the north side of St. Louis. Not the best area in the world, but it's early in the morning. She on Lyft. She was verified now. I like this new thing that Lyft and Uber is doing. Lyft is you have to verify yourself and things of that nature if you're the passenger. On Uber, they're doing the record the ride through your phone. They're recording the ride for as voice recording and picture recording. Well, I picked up the young lady, dropped her off at work. Now, our downtown, she's being dropped off in our downtown St. Louis. Another area that just after the lockdowns, the COVID lockdowns, everything went to crap. Sad. It's one-way heaven downtown. It's just one-way heaven. And now the street she worked on was a one-way. You can only make a right. Now, I parked right at the end of the street, and I said, alrighty, you have a good one. Oh, I'm right there across the street. I said, it's no way for me to get across the street. I said, it's a one-way. And I pointed to it like, you work here, you should know this, right? She told me, Now, when she got in, she seemed like a decent human being. And I said, okay, have a good one. Don't get cursed out this morning. I said, what did you just say? And then she got out the car real fast. I said, wow, how ignorant. So I put her in as never to be picked up again, and I put down what she did. Now they reached back out. We're very sorry about that. We're going to flag her ride. That's a new one. That's on Lyft. I'm like, okay. Well, at least you did something. You want to have an altercation this morning because you're too lazy to walk your butt about 50 steps? Are you serious? Maybe not even that. And and I'm gonna say it again, if you are watching these videos, because I'm not the only person that make these videos. Most of these Lyft and Uber drivers, and I'm one of them, carry weapons. Some shape, form. Like, don't mistake it just because people are out here making money that you're going to be able to act a fool with these people. I would just get the ride, mind my business, and go home. Or go to work, whatever you're doing. Don't act a fool with people. I mean, I'm real serious. Just don't do it. It ain't because if she would have cursed me out, I wouldn't have cared. But that was the first time I ever experienced something like that you were so lazy that you could, first, I'm not getting ready to get a ticket for you. I'm not getting ready to have an accident for you. Nothing about a passenger is special to me. But you already paid. That's ridiculous. That you are so emotional about not being able to be dropped off directly across the street that you want to have an altercation. Like I said, first time for everything. That was my first time for someone being that ignorant. And then it always bothers me when it's one of my people. Because I pick up everyone, okay? Obviously. But I don't like to see my community act ignorant for no apparent reason. I just don't. It doesn't make logical sense to be that ignorant. And I know ignorance comes from all nationalities. I've seen it. I'm just saying, I don't like it when I see my group do it. But anyway, yeah. But this morning, outside of that, haven't been really busy. And I think we're getting the remnants of this hurricane. I forget the name of the hurricane. Because it's been rainy this week. Monday was like rainy. Tomorrow, which is going to be Friday, it's Thursday, it's going to be really rainy. And when it's really rainy like that, because I've driven in it a little bit, you can barely see. I'll be pulled over, or I don't leave the house until a little later and things of that nature. But yeah, in St. Louis, Missouri, it's supposed to be raining all day Friday. So hopefully, prayerfully, I'm able to get some things that I need, for us the money. But yeah, rude passengers, it's sad that people cannot just get a ride and mind their business. And apologies for that. It is very sunny. I had to park because, I need to park for a second. But that's like the one time I had dealt with a guy that he was an older guy, and I talked about that. He got upset because I didn't get out to help him with his luggage. Now, I'm not gonna get out to help a man. He wasn't handicapped. I'm not gonna get out and help you. He didn't say anything. He just slammed the door and got upset. I don't care. I'm not helping a man with his luggage. The most I'm going to do, if you have a problem with opening my trunk area, I'll get out and help with that. And the only reason you'll have a problem with that is because the section of where they put the little bump to lift it up, some people look at me like, oh, I can't get up. And I open it and they're like, oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm like, it's not that big of a deal. But I'm not helping a man with his luggage or bags. And when you are able-bodied, that's insane. You're weak, lazy, and weird. I mean, seriously, come on now. Let's keep it 1,000. That's weird. But hey, that's the name of the game too with doing Lyft and Uber. Even with any gig app, when you have to deal with people have weird personality issues and they want to take it out on you, and you be like, what is your problem? Like, get a life. It's not that deep. I remember one time I picked up a young lady and she was telling me she delivers, and I think she said for DoorDash, and she said a lady, she said, I wasn't waiting for a tip. She said, I had given the lady her food and I'm walking back to the car. And she said, I said, you have a great day, ma'am. And I'm walking back to the car, and the lady cursed her out. And she said she turned around and she said, now I'm going to tell you. She said, I had my stun gun in my pocket. And I was like, she said, I didn't say anything to her. She said, I was so stunned. She said, I just looked at her. And she said, then I turned back around, just shook my head, and the lady started cursing at her harder. And kind of walking behind her, telling some, I said it, be blah 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 blah. And she said, oh, hold up, why are you following me? And she said, when I put my hand in my pocket, the lady was like, oh, you gonna shoot me? You gonna shoot? And then she said the lady started backing up, and she said she started walking back to her car real fast, and she said, wow. She said after that, my boyfriend started going with me. She said, and I just was thinking, like, lady, what if I was crazy and decided to shoot you? And that's the truth. But it's so many mentally, spiritually disturbed people in the world, period. But really, after COVID, something happened. Something happened. I don't know if it's because of the shutdown and people was in the house too long. Something happened. The way people drive after that. It's wild. It's very interesting. But anyway, thank you for stopping in. You all have a great day.